Raider Nation, what is going on? I'm Hardcore Raider. Just want to bring a short video. Going to go live here for the draft. My guy that I've been pounding the drum for relentlessly for last 2 months, calling into the radio, Raiders Nation radio for the last over 2 months, all day, every day. He's still on the board. I'm mind blown that Hendon Hooker is still on the board. Raiders got an opportunity to go up and get my guy, which I believe would be the amazing Raiders franchise quarterback, Hendon Hooker. Okay. This video, I'm not going to go into too much about all the great things about Hendon Hooker because I've covered that relentlessly from calling into the radio as well as one of my last shows. But Hendon Hooker is a super stud. It's mind blowing. This guy's still available here in the second round, but he's not going to last. So when I look at this, I know we need defense. I know we need a cornerback. I know we need a linebacker. And I know Raiders going into round 2 here, it would be extremely important for the Raiders to go get one of these defensive studs. However, there's not too many times in a franchise's history where you can go get a franchise quarterback, let alone in the second round. Okay. Raiders had this opportunity with Jalen Hurts in 2020, and we missed. And all the so-called experts, who I like to call clowns, said that Jalen Hurts was never going to be a quarterback in the NFL, maybe a running back, maybe a 4th, 5th round pick. All those guys were completely wrong about Jalen Hurts. Okay. I wasn't pounding the drum enough that the Raiders should go get Jalen Hurts back then. I pounded the drum for endless months about Hendon Hooker. So my guy's available, our guy's available, and this guy is amazing. If you guys don't know, Hendon Hooker is a super stud, and the Raiders have an opportunity to go get him. So with that being said, if we're going to go get him, we can't sit on the sidelines. We got to go up and we got to get this guy now. Okay. I know some Raider fans will disagree. I know the importance of defense, but when you break it down as we're going to look at it here, he's worth it, man. He's worth us trading some picks to figure out a way to get this guy, Hendon Hooker, and he's going to be a super stud in the NFL. And I'm telling you right now, if the Raiders miss on my guy Hendon Hooker, you will never live it down. You will never live it down. This shit will haunt you for years to come because you fucked up and you had a chance to get an elite quarterback and you did nothing. You did nothing to get a franchise quarterback. And Jimmy G is not no fucking franchise quarterback. Get the hell out of here with that. All right. So with that being said, let's gonna look at this kind of mock draft simulator. Let's just kind of briefly look at what we'd have to do for the Raiders to go get somebody like a Hendon Hooker. All right, hopefully you guys can see this. All right, so right here has all the first round draft picks already simulated in there, and then round 2. I don't know if the Steelers are going to be willing to trade their pick right here at 32. I doubt they'd get Kelee Ringo. Maybe they would. I think they'd probably get Joey Porter, but the simulator automatically did that one. But I would consider trying to get this 32 pick. Definitely consider getting this 33 pick with the Cardinals. Okay. And I say that because you look at the Lions could go get a quarterback. Okay. The Rams could go get a quarterback. Okay. Seahawks pick before us, they could get Hendon Hooker. It's said to be where the Falcons right here at 44, the Falcons might be considering getting trading up, getting a quarterback. Also, the Titans. Okay. Now, if we were to sit on the sideline for, say, Hendon Hooker to fall to us here at 38, all right, that would be a real nice scenario. But any of these teams right here might be willing to trade with the Titans or, you know, Titans or the Falcons to go get Hendon Hooker. And, it's possible the Rams might not be convinced on their quarterback they got now. So Matthew Stafford. So there's a lot of there's too much to risk here for us staying at 38 to go get Hendon Hooker. We got to trade up and we need this 33 spot. We got to jump ahead of all these guys. So if we look in, we're like, all right, we're convinced we got to get our franchise quarterback. We got to go and we got to do a trade with the Cardinals. What is it going to take for the Cardinals? Okay. Now, for them, the reason why I like this for all parties, okay, because I always look at like if it's fair to the other team, not just like fair to the Raiders, all right, is they only have to move from 33 to 38, okay? Whereas if they were trading with, say, the Falcons or the Titans, they're going to trade back like, quite a few spots versus like trading with us. So I think we would be a contender to trade. So obviously we would need their 33rd pick. I would love it if we didn't have to trade our 38th pick right here, but there's no way that we'd be able to do a trade unless we're going to do like a first round or something like that. Like if we were to be like, oh, we want our second round pick for this year, you're going to have to do like a first and a third, and then you're going to have to do like probably like 109 this year and probably like a 144. Okay, maybe a 141, but you may even have to give up more. So, but with that being said, if we're like, all right, what is it going to take just to do a swap right here in the second round? I would say pick 38 for their 33rd, and hopefully they don't want this. Hopefully they're not like, oh, we need a third round here, okay? But they probably would be. They'd probably be like, we want one of your picks in here if we're going to do this trade. It'd be nice to do that, but that's not really a fair deal to them. So we're going to have to give something up, right? So if we give up this pick, I believe 109, I believe this would be let's just kind of double check it here. I believe that's right at the beginning of the fourth round for 109. Yeah, right here, 109, fourth round. I think that'd be a fair deal. So if we go back here, all right, so we get their 33rd. We're gonna trade him our 38th. We'll give him 144. Shit, I'll even throw in a seventh round pick. We got a lot of seventh round picks. We may not even need that much because we're giving or no, we'd have to go 109. If we go 109, I'll give him like, I don't know, 231 right here, late or in the seventh round and whatnot. So for me, like that would be a fair deal. If you could get a franchise quarterback and you're only giving up a fourth round pick to swap, dude, that's a steal. That would be a steal. I mean, but they might want something like this. They might want like a third round next year. You know what I'm saying? So it's possible the Cardinals could be like, well, you know, we want to do it, but we want something for next year. If we went second round next year, if we had to give up that, that's a little rich because we're not moving that far. Excuse me. But if you think about it, to get a franchise quarterback, you know, even if you gave up a third, that's worth it, guys. That's worth it. Because if you're talking about Caleb Williams or someone else, a franchise quarterback, you're going to give up way more than that. You're going to give up something like this. The people that want Caleb Williams, this is what it's going to look like. I'm being kind of ridiculous, right? But I'm saying, like, if you were to go get a quarterback, you're going to give up like 2 first round picks. So you're talking 2024, 2025, even possibly a third round or first round in 2026. And then you're talking about probably 2 seconds, 2/3. You're giving up the entire franchise for years to come and draft picks. Okay. That's leveraging too much, even if Caleb Williams is said to be a really good player. So I'm saying we go up. We don't have to give up the house, man. We're not giving up the kitchen sink. We're still going to get our defensive guys down here. There's going to be some guys, some good players that are going to be available. Picks 70, 100. We're going to get 2 studs right there, right? So we're going to propose this trade to the Cardinals to go get Hendon Hooker. So pick 33, we'll give up 38, 109, 231. I think that'd be a fair trade if they'd be willing to do that. All right, so they accepted it. We're going to go back to the sim. And then my guy, Hendon Hooker, who everybody slept on. I told Raider Nation about this shit for months, dude, before any of the mainstream dudes were doing it, calling on the radio show relentlessly. And then, over the last month and a half, everybody started riding my coattails and saying the same thing, which is all good. That was my whole goal of being relentless, calling on the radio show so that the Raiders and the Raider Nation get our franchise quarterback, Hendon Hooker, quarterback out of Tennessee, 6'3", 217 pounds. Hooker's arm elasticity and strength combined with his athleticism, size, grant him exciting creation capacity. With his size, he can slip through sacks and stay on his feet. And he has the athleticism to create beyond that. The Tennessee quarterback is exceptional short area burst as well as solid speed when he hits open space. Additionally, he shows impressive short area twitch and foot speed for his size. Hooker can levy quick cuts and make single defenders miss, and can immediately generate momentum and congestion. He's a baller, man. He's a baller. It's amazing that a stud like this would be available. These guys that broke down Hendon Hooker have been wrong. The so-called experts have been wrong about Hendon Hooker the entire flipping year. the entire flipping year. Just like these guys said, Jalen Hurts wasn't going to be a franchise quarterback. Todd McShay, after the Eagles drafted him, said he'll never win a championship or bring any team to any kind of championship. That's the kind of stuff these jackasses were saying. They said that this guy should only be a running back in the NFL, and that's it. And Jalen Hurts just led a team to a Super Bowl. So I'm not going to sit on the sidelines. Raiders and Raider Nation, we got one shot to go get our quarterback. If the Raiders fuck this up, because they could mess this up big time. I'm telling you, they will never live this shit down. They got one opportunity to go get our franchise quarterback, and we ain't got to risk future years of success. We can be a win now team with a future franchise quarterback who will be a super stud elite quarterback in the NFL, and he's the perfect fit, the perfect Raider with integrity, scheme fit, personality. Everything about this guy is immaculate. The fact that so many people are repeating the Todd McShays and the Mel Kipers of the world about Hendon Hooker and why he's not that good of a quarterback, it's mind blowing. Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to go live shortly before the draft, and we'll see if we get Hendon Hooker. And either I'm going to be really happy and you're going to see me explode, or I'm going to explode and I'm going to lose my fucking shit, because we got an opportunity to get a franchise quarterback, and if we miss and we don't get him, you'll know that this organization who's running the ship are complete fucking morons. I'm Hardcore Raider. Catch you later.